another amazing moment for me
Mm.
because COVID time.
Mhm.
And honestly, you are the first woman who took me to airport because I
Oh,
had a
wow.
friend.
Yeah.
I had a friend in Montreal. She
Mhm.
takes me, but with her husband.
Oh,
So
okay.
always there was a man, and there are times my mom has done it alone. But it was, who is younger to me and, like that. And you drove and came, by yourself. It was
Mm.
something. I never thought
Oh,
like, because I always wanted a man, right? Man's
right.
help. Man
Yeah.
needs to take me. Man needs to pick me. So
Mm.
you changed the whole identity of mine by you,
Oh,
and even you became my emergency contact. So that
yes.
was something I was like,
Yes.
because you are the first emergency contact who is a woman. So here
Wow.
sometimes I use a lady as an emergency contact and
Yeah.
she's happy to do it. So for
Yeah.
me also to ask a woman, it's very hard.
Mm.
It's easy for me to
Mm.
ask a man because I feel very safe, right? A man
Mm.
is going to be an emergency contact. So he will
Mhm.
provide all the need,
Things. Yeah.
but asking a woman, it's like, oh my God, if anything happens, what she's going to do
What's she gonna
with,
do? Yeah.
that is still inside
Yeah.
me.
Right.
So that shift is something I will say
Mm.
a big shift for me to
Mm.
trust a woman and to
Right.
say, be my emergency contact and,
Yeah.
be so that
Mm.
is a big change for me to do that.
Mhm.
And now
Mhm.
it's very, because at the beginning here also, my emergency contact, I made it as a man. But
Mhm.
then I just like, no, I have to do
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so I have to change and shift
Yeah.
and all. But actually, it's a big change for me to say,
Mm.
it's a
Mhm.
woman, woman's,
Yeah.
support I'm, being
Yeah.
right in this kind of thing.
Right.
So
Right.
it's a yeah, you have brought that shift in my life too.
Mm.
Because I never ever thought even I will ever ask a woman to be, that
Mhm.
support
Mhm.
system for me.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's I think it's a divine,
Shift.
honestly, for
Right.
you to, and
Yeah.
like the help you did
Right.
is a help for me, not just an emergency contact to
Right.
change my belief system and to
Yes. Right,
walk
Mo.
away and to say, hey, I
Mhm.
can have a woman as an emergency
Mhm.
contact. I can,
Mhm.
trust a woman. I can, so
Yeah.
that's a very, very, very big thing you have provided
Mhm.
for me.
Oh, thanks for saying that. But I was so honored when you asked me because for me, I think the level of trust that it took for you to be like, yes, let me ask her. And also like I could have said no, like that rejection piece too, right? Like you don't know what's gonna happen when you ask somebody, right? Especially like you were leaving the country, right? Like there's all that going on. So it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? So absolutely, Mo, right? And like you said, that shift is such a big, big part, right? This is like things that we're all kind of ingrained in, right? Like the patriarchal views, men can do anything, but like women are like less than, right? But like to really come out of, especially from AWCCA, to kind of have a different shift in thinking. Like I had a big shift in thinking with that too. But like we're talking about using the theory that we learned, but putting it into our friendship, right? That translation into relationships that we've really done. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Big.